What's up, guys? Welcome to Rice and Beans. Jester and Big-O are in the house. What's up, my man? How you doing?
What's up? What's up? Can you see something different about me today?
Yeah, yeah. You shaved your balls again, didn't you? Uh-huh. It's fucking
No.
Friday. You can't get anything
Yes.
past me.
Yeah, I look like Tom Segura. I'm thinning up, man. Look at this. I'm not so big as Big
Hell
O anymore.
yeah. Right now we get to call you Skinny-O.
Let's go with medium O, okay?
All right. We'll go medium O, and then when you lose some more weight, we'll go Skinny-O.
All right.
I mean, maybe
So
some
let's
of the
tell everyone
celebrities.
why we're here today.
We're going to talk about celebrity deaths. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Well, we are, but
Well, we got a couple episodes out there, and now we're doing our news pop-up, right?
that's right. This is a current affair one for the season. We don't have Geraldo Rivera in the background, but we'll get the little triangle thing spinning around at some point for you guys.
Current
Uh,
affair sound cooking.
we should make our own ghetto ass like versions of that, just us doing it a cappella.
No, our ghetto version would be that the sound of the battery dying and the smoke alarm.
Yeah. Oh man, but yeah, there's been currently the affairs going on, or people dying,
Yeah.
celebrities dying, war, gas prices, people getting fired. Well, why don't we start off on a happy note? Celebrity deaths.
Oh, so I am so happy you brought that up. Well, I know this one goes straight to your heart. Let's talk about Oliver Grant, Mr. Power from the Wu-Tang.
Ooh.
Is he really a now, you explained this to me a second ago, and
Mhm.
I'm not, fluent in Wu-Tang, but was he part of the group?
He wasn't he wasn't one of the rappers in the group. No, he was the money behind how they got started, right? So he was a
Right.
hustler. He made his money on the block. And when when the group needed money for like equipment for studio time, to get themselves going, he fronted them that money. And so
Okay.
then he is the reason that the brand Wu Wear is around too, because he also fronted the money in large part for that too. So even
Okay.
though he wasn't like one of the rappers or one of the musicians of the group, because like of what he like the money he put up and the money he fronted, they were able to get started. They were able to get equipment, and then they were able to get Wu Wear going. The other members contributed too, like Wu Wear stuff, but Power was really the one that kind of got the train rolling, and then other people jumped in on it, and now like it's fucking huge. Like I can't even
Right.
imagine how like rich that dude died, because just like the amount of money, like they're not touring anymore, they're not making any more studio albums, but they're still producing Wu Wear like clothes and stuff, merchandise, and some of it, I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty fucking badass.
So he was a financier to get them going and get the money force behind them doing everything they were getting, creative for.
Yep. So
Gotcha.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of bummer, but like he made an impact, and like I have a bunch of fucking Wu Wear shit that I know, like, had it not been for that dude, I probably wouldn't be wearing. So fucking
Mhm.
rest in peace and big ups to that dude.
Yeah, so base man. 52 years old he died. That's funny enough my age.
Damn. Yeah, we're getting up there, aren't we?
Yeah. Me more so than you, huh?
I'm like right behind you.
But yeah, we decided to bring this one up because we went to that RZA concert last year in November.
Yeah, Jizz in Garden Grove, that was awesome, and
Yeah.
I got a chance to go back and see him at
Nice.
see him at the same venue. So I'll, see if those the opening acts, the guys from All World are gonna open
Yeah.
up for him again. Maybe
Those
see
kids were fucking off the
yeah,
hook, man. They had it
yeah,
good over
dude.
there.
They were super cool to hang out with backstage. Like just
Yeah.
their energy, they were just super like up and about it. They
Oh
were
yeah.
people. You could tell.
They were
So yeah.
positive about the vibe they were giving out. They loved the influence that we were giving them and the information and how we felt. I mean, I was telling those guys, hey man, you're bringing back the 80s to me because this is what rap sounded like. This is what I like. I love the beat. I love the rhyme, and I love the lyrics that, aren't talking about beating people up or slapping women or killing, just good context, that everyone could get behind.
Right, right.
Yeah. So, moving on,
And the fucking Dawson died.
no, the Dawson.
The Dawson,
Oh
James
God.
Vanderbeek,
That's
fucking
right.
kicked off. I wonder if they're gonna have a little reboot show just to fucking say goodbye.
Yeah, they should have Jay and Silent Bob for that one.
It was Dawson's Creek, but somebody else was the main character.
You watch some of the stuff Kevin Smith talked about. James Vanderbeek was such a lovely person. He was the one who insisted, bringing up the Dawson Creek and everything else like that. He had a great sense of humor, and it was just, he had a great personality, and it was good to see Rubio Romero was by his side, on his deathbed. Well, not really on his deathbed, maybe it was, but they had made a bond and a friendship later in his stage of cancer and everything like that. So it's just sad to see him go because he was a nice guy.
Yep, yep. We're losing too many good ones. We could stand to lose a few okays now.
And maybe assholes, that's
That's
it.
true.
We'll talk
That's
more about
true.
that later. Moving on, there was also Rob Reiner and his wife too died. That was pretty
Yeah,
sketchy, right?
fucking Menendez brothers situation there, right?
Oh God, the son just all cracked out and weird. We don't know what kind of medication he was on and what the voices in his head were saying, but stabbing them both to death, in their sleep. That was just
Yep,
horrible.
yep, yep. And like I've seen some of the news, the stories, the articles, and some of the clips. Um, and it's crazy. He sits there in the courtroom like he's just fucking normal. Every fucking didn't just fucking go on a like stabby rampage at home.
So he looked at the TV cameras and the judge like OJ did.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He had the OJ eyes.
His motto was, "If the juice can do it, so can I."
If the glove didn't fit him, it didn't fit me.
Right?
Shit, that's fucking nuts, man. I mean, Rob Reiner was part of the cornerstone of the change of TV show history. With All in the Family and everything else that he was a
Yeah,
part of, everything he produced. It was just like a cornerstone. A lot of people don't realize a lot of these newer shows that people grew up and loved and enjoyed, they were Rob Reiner. A lot of movies too.
yeah, yeah. Like when I saw the news at first, I was like, "Oh shit, Meathead's dead." And like people were like, a couple people in the room were like, "Oh yeah, that's right, that was him." Everybody else
Yeah.
fucking totally lost. Have no idea what the fuck I was talking about. I'm like, "Come on, y'all all in the family."
Yeah. I mean, that's where George Jefferson made his debut.
Fucking Archie Bunker, come on.
Fuck, man. George Jefferson, what's his name? Hemsley? I forgot his
Sherman
first name.
Hemsley, yeah, Sherman
Sherman
Hemsley.
Hensley. Thank you very
Mm-hmm.
much. Yeah, that's where he made his debut before the show went off and got a spinoff for the Jeffersons. So, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that was an icon show right there. Fucking crazy that he's gone, and he had a lot more to give the society and life and TV shows and movies. I mean, he was the backbone. I mean, dare I say he was getting to be a Weinstein-ish? Well, not on
Mm-hmm.
that level, but you know what I meant.
Mr. Touchy Feely.
No, not so much that, but I'm talking about programming wise. That's what I mean. And also in news, this popped up. I don't know why. Queen Latifah died. Oh wait, no. Never mind. She didn't die. It says that Queen Latifah was pronounced dead on the news, and she denied it on Instagram. She's not dead. I saw the Instagram post. She's alive and kicking and smiling and lovely as ever.
She's like, "It's just my career, folks, not me. I'm still okay."
I tell you what, I'm watching the Equalizer when she redid it for TV show viewers, and let's just leave it at that. She does it for me. That Queen Latifah. She is a queen, and black don't crack. I tell you what, she looks good.
Queen Latifah.
Yeah, put me in a real naked stranglehold. Come on. We go on to our last celebrity death. I mean, sorry, Miss Latifah, you weren't dead. But Robert Carradine did die as well. You know, a lot of you people didn't know it. He's David Carradine's son. Robert Carradine was one of the lead roles in Revenge of the Nerds. He was in the Lizzie McGuire. I believe Lizzie McGuire played the dad in that, and he's been in a ton of movies, a ton of shows, and he just seemed like an overall great guy. You know, great personality.
And if you're confused out there, no, he was not Kung Fu the Legend.
No, that was his dad, and he was in a closet choking himself while he masturbated.
He went out like a champ.
That's a champ. I hate to say the reasons why, and I'm not going to tell you the reasons why. You can look it up on your own. But remember, if you have issues, if you have mental issues, if you need to talk to someone, reach out and talk to somebody. Don't stay in the dark. You know, let it out. You only live one life in this world. Live your best life, and don't do something this way. I cannot be in his shoes to fathom what caused him to do it, but understand you affect more people when you're gone for the reasons that you do these type of things than you would think.
Yeah, for real. Like, we usually don't talk about serious shit, but for a second, hey, yeah, if you need to talk to somebody, go fucking talk to somebody. There's no shame in it, and don't fucking fall into that whole fucking society's bullshit. Fucking men are supposed to be hard and not fucking and not feel and not not have to fucking play victim to mental illness and shit like that. And I can tell you right now, that's all bullshit. Everybody fucking falls. Everybody needs help at some time, and there's no shame in asking for it. And if you got buddies or homies out there that you should check in on, don't be that dude that sits at the funeral going, "Fuck, I should have checked in on him," instead of
Mhm.
actually checking in on him. So, you know what I mean? Like again, like, yeah, we're all fucking shits and giggles, but sometimes it's like, nah, like it's real. Like,
Yeah.
like people out there, feeling like they're worthless, taking their lives. And like Big O said, like you're gonna fuck somebody up when you do that. And so if it isn't, if not for your own sake, then at least for fucking somebody else that's around you that, you could really fuck up doing some shit like that. So,
Yeah.
and suicide prevention hotlines all over the internet. So you can get to it whenever you want. There's text messaging services. You don't want to talk to anybody in person, or you're not in
Mhm.
person, but like on the phone. There's a lot of options out there, folks. So don't feel like you're going it alone. I mean,
Definitely. You could
get in
be,
touch with somebody. Yeah, and talk to somebody.
yeah, you could be anonymous when you go in. You don't have to give a name or whatever. And hell, you know what? You want to shit on somebody to make you feel better? We're your boys. Just reach out to riceandbeanspodcast.com, send us an email, give us your crap. If we're willing to hear it. Hell, you know what? We got your back. Everybody out there, we want you to survive and be happy. And, let's get off of this bad note now.
Right on. So now on to the bigger fish to fry.
Ooh.
Like I wish I could see people right now. You probably see them looking all nervous. Like, relax, I'm not sending you to war. Like half of you fuckers couldn't even pass the physical. You get winded opening a bag of Doritos. Are you fucking kidding me? And it's just like everybody's talking about the war now. And like every time somebody says that shit on the news, I feel fucking like gas prices go up faster than my blood pressure at fucking Thanksgiving. You ever notice that? Like fucking missile hasn't even left the fucking pad yet. And the goddamn gas station owner is out there with a fucking easel and a brush like he's painting the goddamn Sistine Chapel. Oh, that will be 8.19 a gallon now.
Yeah, it's just getting crazy how things are going right now. It's just it's starting to ramp up and it's starting to get really weird and they're getting some pushback from let's just not say the word Iran.
Funny how that happens when people start dying, right? And then the fucking
Yeah.
politicians come out and give the speech. You know the speech.
Yeah,
Some casualties may occur.
yeah.
Casualties. They say like it's some minor inconvenience, like somebody dented the company car. Yeah, we lost a few guys, but the bumper is fine. You know what I mean? That type of
Some of
shit.
you may die, but it is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. A long line of showcases, and it's okay. I will make that sacrifice for some people to die. Lord Farquaad said it once. I'll say it again. I'm going to send your young children over to Iran, and we will die. It'll be all right. It's called thinning of the herd.
Right. And then when I heard him do that speech, like I'm talking about the first batch of casualties, like the first three casualties, really. And that's
Yeah.
exactly where my mind went was Lord Farquaad from Shrek. Some of you may die, but that is a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But you know what? Fuck it. At least Farquaad was honest.
Yeah.
The politicians say it nicer, like, some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice. We appreciate your service.
Yeah.
No,
We,
no.
and those who don't die and you get injured, welcome back to America where you're ostracized and feel like shit.
Yeah, like people out there right now looking at their screens, they're listening to their phones, like nodding. Don't nod, don't nod. Half of you couldn't fucking survive camping in your backyard. The mosquitoes will fucking occupy the territory in minutes.
So
And like,
don't get us wrong. We back our veterans. You know what? Thank you for your service. Everyone who goes out there, you know what? You're a hero in everybody's eye. That's not what we're joking about. Hell, I went on the John Wayne poker ride a few weeks ago with a friend of mine who's in a VA motorcycle club. I support the veterans. You guys do a wonderful job, young and old alike, injured, non-injured. Everyone's mentally touched at some point or another, whether they see actual war or, just having to deal with what they have to deal with. So, just go out there, be you, and everybody remember, be nice to the veterans that come back because you know what? They're the ones sacrificing their lives so you can have your first world problems.
exactly. And one of the best parts is the fucking experts on TV, right? Like
Yeah.
these fucking people, like every guy suddenly becomes a fucking military strategist, and there's
Yeah.
always some fucking asshole with a map, like pointing to the Middle East, like he's ordering a goddamn pizza.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
like,
the big tuna trying to show the nickel dime play from the defense of the New York Giants. Now, you see, they come around here and they swoop around to the corner.
yeah, that shit. He's like, well, if we move the carrier group here, buddy, last week you were covering celebrity divorces. Calm the fuck down.
OBGYN stories. I mean, come on, man. You don't know news reports. Chill the fuck out and just, give us about the OBGYN and how that opens up and lets babies out.
And then when they fucking pick sides, like it's a goddamn football game. Oh yeah, we're gonna crush them. Like, relax, Rambo. You work at Staples. The only thing you ever invaded is the clearance aisle.
And remember, I went on my little tirade about Israel in the war against Palestine and how, these Palestinian pro-lifers are, jumping around and pussyfooting about, oh, what about, Palestine and all that other stuff. They had their, time. They could have been their own power. They could have been their own country. They were given that opportunity. They chose war. And they
Yeah.
poked a bear, and eventually the bear's going to attack. And that's what's happening with Iran as well.
And meanwhile, the oil companies are making money like crazy. Like
Oh,
war is
yeah.
like Christmas fucking morning to them. They're sitting in the boardroom hugging each other. Gentlemen, we did it.
Well,
We turned beer into premium unleaded.
how exactly are they profiting? I mean, do tell. I mean, do they win in war? They win not in war? When do they win?
Well, no, it's because you know who always survives, right? You know who
Huh?
always survives war? Gas
Huh?
prices. Gas prices undefeated. Economy crashes, gas goes up. War breaks out, gas goes up. Somebody sneezes in Tehran, gas goes up. Like it fucking and it's like, yeah, again, Christmas morning for them. Somebody's got to fucking make a buck off of something all the time. Like, too bad it can't be us.
Exactly. Just think about the profits that they make, billions and billions in profits. And none of us get to see any of that. And it's not a matter of the price of the barrel that goes up that makes the profits the way it is. Keep that in mind. The barrel price goes up to 200 a barrel, $200 a barrel. $200 a barrel, how much gas does it produce? How much does it cost to make the gas? And how much profit are they making from that gas after it's been produced? There is a serious, weird function of that tier on how they're making their profits and how we pay those profits. And it's just fucking nuts when it goes from 350 to 450. The amount of gallons that we use, that's like millions to billions in a week for them.
And the politicians always say the same shit. Everything's under control. Oh, that's comforting, right? Because historically, every time fucking government said something's under control, it means go buy canned food immediately.
Yes. And don't take all your money out of the bank and cause a recession.
Right? I mean, seriously, the fucking real heroes here are I think are the American people, right? People who fucking survive wars, inflation, gas prices, cable bills. I mean, the fucking cable bill should like qualifies for fucking combat pay on its own.
just everybody needs to keep this in mind. Americans are a bunch of dicks. We are. There, let's make no mistake about it. We're our own area where we don't have borders that are touching enemies, immediate enemies, and we're just isolated from a lot of stuff. They're in a European nation where practically everyone's touching somebody and somebody's saying, "Don't touch me." Billy's touching me, get him off of me, and then they start a fight. All right. So when you piss off an American now, like in Kentucky or south of the border, just be wary. They have guns, and if they get over there, they're gonna fuck you up. They don't play around. They're gonna shoot you from a distance.
Hmm. And it's like people over there shaking their heads like they know politics and they can't even figure out their own fucking phone passwords. Like, don't talk to me about geopolitics. Come on.
Yeah,
Like all I'm gonna say, like is if Lord Farquaad ran the country, at least he'd admit it. He'd stand up there in Washington and say, "Some of you may die, but at least gas prices will be 350 again."
exactly. And that's a price I'm willing to pay.
Right? I'm pretty sure half the country would be like, "Well, that seems reasonable."
Exactly. And every time that Trump talks, I'm thinking Team America. Every time he talks, it just pops in my head when he goes, even as I just said it, we're dicks, we're reckless, arrogant, stupid dicks. And the Film Actors Guild, they're pussies. And King John Il is an asshole. Pussies don't like dicks because pussies get fucked by dicks. But dicks also fuck assholes. Assholes are just want to shit on everything. Pussies may think they can deal with assholes in their way, but the only thing that they can fuck an asshole is a dick with some balls. The problem with dicks is they fuck too much or fuck when it isn't appropriate. And it takes pussies to show them that. But sometimes pussies can be so full of shit that they also become assholes themselves because pussies are an inch away or an inch and a half away from assholes. I don't know much about this crazy, crazy world, but I do know this. If you don't let us fuck this asshole, we're all gonna have our dicks and pussies covered in shit. And that's Iran to us.
Trey Parker, Matt Stone, salute to you, gentlemen. Wiser words have never been spoken. Well,
Because, yeah, because
I
all they
mean,
want to do is they want to stop the flow of oil from that Gulf and make sure that they get seen as a representative in the council and that, they get some of that money that doesn't belong to them, and then drive prices so up there so they can have a nuclear power so that they can start causing more problems with Israel and any other place around them that they feel that they want to invade, like, oh, I don't know, Iraq.
right?
It's just, I mean, you just look at that whole place as volatile. You give them an inch, they take a mile. You take a mile, they're going to take 15. So we got to stop it somewhere, right?
Hmm.
And people will fight, against the whole war thing. Oh, we shouldn't do this. You're probably right. We shouldn't have to do this. But you know what? Also remember this: peace doesn't come just as it comes. Peace has to be forcefully taken at times. And sometimes people will take advantage of your peace and they will, attack you, go into your house, steal your stuff, rape your wife, punch your kid, kill your dog, and then realize, hey, shit, this isn't my house. Oh, wait, that's totally different.
It's Alabama man.
That took you a second, but it got there. Uh,
Because we were talking about Trey Parker, Matt Stone right now, and I just remember that when they had the little Alabama man like
yeah,
action figure, and he was like, it has like motion, and it smacks the wife. It's like, shut up, bitch.
that was born from a 80s comedian joke, so I'm not gonna take credit for that one. Yeah, it's just getting to a flux where, we somebody bolstered puffs out their chest and we have to punch them down and keep them in their place. So sit down, Francis.
Yeah, man. I was just like, it's all coming to a head, man. Like, and the war, the fucking price of gas. It's just like, it's bad when people fucking start doing math before they drive anywhere. Like somebody asks you for a fucking ride, like you take me to the
Yeah.
airport. It's like it sounds like, can you lend me a fucking kidney?
Yeah, it's like when you used to bum a cigarette. Can I bum a stick from you? And that got to be
Yeah.
a quarter a stick.
Yeah, like, can you take me here? I'm like, I like you a lot, man, but that's like $40 worth of patriotism you're just asking me for right now.
You know how much more war we're presenting on Iran for me to take you to Circle K?
Yeah, and the funniest part is when the politicians argue about it on TV, like they fucking pretend like they care deeply. Meanwhile, the oil companies are sitting there home watching like it's the fucking Super Bowl.
The oil companies are watching it going, oh yeah, oh, talk more about the inflation. Oh shit, the war is on.
He's like, "Oh, you're gonna go get your fucking oil from somebody else." Oh, yeah, I didn't think so.
Are you rubbing your nipples at war? Oh yeah, talk about
Right.
war one more time. Oh, I'm ready to come. Yeah, there's a lot of people out there, and let's get off of war for a bit because you know what? This is too much fun. What about ice?
Well, I'm just saying the real insanity is like how fast people normalized it, right?
Well,
Fucking gas hits
yeah,
$8. Everybody complains for 3 days, but then by day four, people are like, "Well, at least it's not 9." That's how fucking shit gets broken and stays broken. And not to
exactly.
mention that fucking dipshit that fucking they got fired from fucking DHS. Miss fucking, I need two fucking multi-million-dollar jets to fucking go around the country and intimidate brown people.
Now, I gave her a discount. Those are my jets, and she didn't get it for the full price. But she does use it to go back and forth. They're wonderful jets, but I didn't need them at my price point.
Right? And they fire a bunch of people from Homeland. Great timing, right? Like fucking like firing the lifeguard during a fucking shark attack. All right, everybody, stay calm. We decided to downsize the guy with the whistle.
There's no problem with diesel submarines with drones at our shoreline that are gonna hit California coast or maybe Atlanta, Georgia, somewhere around there.
Right?
Fucking
But you know
crazy.
what? Fucking good though. Like they weren't doing a damn bit of good, and fucking then they started shooting American citizens. Like
Mhm.
and I think the fucking jets were like just the straw that broke the camel's back. Even though it happened first, but still though, it's like. And then the millions of dollars that got put into that fucking ad campaign because she wanted to
Yeah.
be a goddamn celebrity,
That was the
and
one where she's wearing the jeans, right?
fucking me and you paid for that shit.
Oh, we did? God damn
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. It was
That
fucking
cunt.
taxpayer money. And they're saying, oh, that was the straw that broke the camel's back. Come on. You
No,
mean on top of the shooting people, on top of the fucking kicking out brown people? Like, really?
our people. Yeah, growing up, I seen how much money's been wasted in the government, and I can live with that. But I think the top tier was when they put bullets in people's backs. I mean, come on. Okay, all right. So a man throws a fucking rock through a window. How many people died from that? You're gonna shoot him in the back, him protecting a woman. Come on, give me a goddamn break.
Yeah.
Well, he had a
Yeah.
history of this.
And it was on fucking video, and they expect people to be like, "Oh no, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. That
That's
was
not how it
that
happened.
was all AI."
Read our report. Our report says it all. It was a fucking, the Wizard of Oz, Don't look at the man behind the curtain.
There it is, and there it
Yeah.
is.
It's like, fuck sakes, man. Okay, I've already said my view about this on our podcast. I don't believe that you should be here illegally. You shouldn't have come across the border and live here and get a job and everything else. But okay, you're here. Let's just say you're here. You got a job. Okay, let's make you legal now. All right. You're an upstanding citizen. You got a job. You're paying taxes and you're actually trying to do it right. Let's make you a citizen so that way you're good. Fuck sakes, man. Why are you going to hide in the dark and then, not pay taxes and everything else and then get free health care and everything like that? No, just be part of the system. We're A-okay. That said,
Right,
there are evil people here and we need to kick them out, right? My
right.
parents were here on green
Yeah,
cards.
and I'm not saying all politicians are villains. Like villains have standards. At least villains
No,
admit that what they're doing, right? Politicians
okay.
always say it's for your own good. That's the same
Yeah.
thing every villain says right before they pull the fucking lever,
And that's what your parents say when you're a little kid.
right? But right before they whoop that ass. Yeah,
That's right.
exactly, exactly.
But we're all for keeping the borders strong and everything else. Just remember, you're in America, okay? We're letting all this bullshit happen. If you go to Sweden or you go to any one of those countries in the European nation and they catch you go crossing the border, they shoot first and then ask you later. So just remember that, okay? You're in a country where they're not shooting you first. They may handcuff you, they may put you in detention, and may treat you a little bit like shit, but they're not killing you for the most part, except ICE recently. That's a different story altogether.
They said I sat back and went, what would North Korea do?
Well, North Korea would scramble your fucking brain, put you in detention, and then make you say, something on video stating how you are guilty, and then they'll release you back to the country where you came from to where you die eventually. Because that's recently one of the things I read about an American student going to North Korea. Just keep this in mind. A lot of bad shit happens. A lot of bad shit happens a lot of times in a lot of different countries. It happens here, but not as bad as where other countries it can happen worse. And remember, at least you get three house and a cot in a jail cell here, right? I mean, you could be in India or Pakistan, or you could be in Afghanistan, or you could be in
That's
Iran
true.
and have a hot poker in your anus every morning. Have a nice hot cock meat sandwich.
That is very true. That is very true. Could be worse, folks. Could be
Yeah.
worse.
And remember, next time you have a bitch gripe about this whole situation, your Amazon package is being delivered by a fucking drone in your backyard. How much
Mm-hmm.
do you have of an argument now?
Word.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
So
all we're saying.
pay your gas, shut the fuck up, like we're shutting the fuck up now, even after we ranted,
Mm-hmm.
and get on with your daily duties of making the world a better place as best as possible. Because you know what? If you're an asshole, people around you are going to be assholes, and you're just going to make it worse.
Damn Skippy. All right, folks. Well, we have come up on our time for this set. Glad you're here to checking us out. Season 8, full effect. Four episodes in. Got plenty more coming your way. We got the site. We have our YouTube channel, Instagram. You can
Yes,
catch
sir.
our videos, our audio clips there, and plus all the podcast stations or apps that you use. You'll find us there too. So don't be afraid to jump in on the comments.
Yep.
Let us know how it's going. And
And also, I'd like to say
mhm,
before you continue, I'm sorry.
mhm.
I've been doing Big-O walk and talk on the Instagram posts. So if you like that, if you don't like it, just post on there. Let us know how you feel. Just letting you know about my daily grind and ways of losing weight and, our show and updates. I've been doing that because I have been a little bit of head issues from my motorcycle collision. So I find that doing that helps me talk better and keeping on point. Let us know how you feel about it. I'll stop it if I annoy the fuck out of you. I won't stop. I'll just keep going and piss you off. But you know what I mean.
All right, folks. Well, make sure you go and check out, again, check out his walk and talks. I've been catching them, cool shit. And, hit up the comments. And until next time, take a toke and watch all your worries go up in smoke. Peace.
Peace.